What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Danye, and today's video is all about ingredients you should pick up from the grocery store after your show. So post-show or post-competition grocery haul.
Fitness Empowerment by Danye, a brand dedicated to flexible nutrition, macronutrient tracking, and a lifestyle without unhealthy extremes.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I just competed in my first bodybuilding show of the season last Saturday, so the 1st of April. Today is the 3rd of April. So yesterday I enjoyed myself a little bit, had some pizza, had some Reese's peanut butter cups. I still had some healthy foods mixed in there, but I went to the grocery store and made sure that I got back on track today, and I'm back on hitting my macros on my flexible dieting nutrition plan. And I wanted to show you guys some things that you should probably think about incorporating into your nutrition plan post a show, whether it's bodybuilding, whether it's another sport, whether you're a track athlete, whether you're a triathlon athlete, whether you do jujitsu. This is a healthy combination of post-dieting exercise foods. You want to jump right back on track to your plan, talk to your coach, figure out what your plan forward is. But you don't want to go out and just binge on a whole bunch of sugary, sweet foods that you don't normally have in your diet. You want to get back to a sense of normal before you start incorporating more of those fun foods. And if you're going back into a prep just like I am and training for another show in a couple more weeks or another competition, then it really is important to jump right back to a sense of normality. I wanted to get a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables. I'm actually traveling this week. My fiance and I just bought a house, so we're moving into the house. And so I'm out of San Antonio and in the Shreveport, Bossier City area of Louisiana, so I don't have a lot of time to do a bunch of cooking, and I still gotta find a bunch of my cookware and the pots and pans. So I got a bunch of stuff that it was just easy grab and go type things that don't require a lot of preparation work. We've got some grape tomatoes. These are the orange yellow ones. So just some quick and easy fruit, vegetable, whatever you want to call the tomato. Got those. Next, we've got some blackberries. So I mentioned this in a previous video. I go for the berries or the fruits that are on sale because that means they're in season, so there's more of them. So if you're trying to save money, whether you shop at Whole Foods or like Brookshire's or an HEB or whatever grocery store, the fruit that's on sale is going to be the fruit that's in season. So buy more of it because it's going to cost a little bit less at that point in time. So I've got some blackberries. I also picked up some Driscoll's strawberries, so those will be delicious. And both of these fruits are very high nutrient dense foods, and they're high volume as well. So you're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck here. You can eat a lot more of these kinds of berries than you would if you were eating like an apple or a pineapple. Those are just a lot more calories and a lot more fruit sugar for the amount that you actually get to eat. Not to say that they're any less good for you, but you can eat more strawberries than you would be able to eat pineapple volume-wise. The next thing I picked up were some mixed sliced bell peppers. That way I don't have to do any of the slicing since I don't know where my knives are yet. And that's just, we've got red, orange, yellow, and green bell peppers here. So the more color you have in your fruit and your vegetables, the more different types of nutrients and minerals and vitamins you're gonna have. So it's a good rule of thumb to keep a lot of color on your plate. Next, I just picked up some salad. This is a 50-50 organic blend. Doesn't matter if it's organic or not, just salad in general, whether it's spinach or whether it's buttercrisp leaves or kale, whatever variety you choose to enjoy, get that one. I like getting a mix. I don't necessarily always get a dark leafy green type of lettuce. I like to have different varieties. There's nothing to say that you can only have a certain type of spinach or a certain type of kale or a certain type of vegetable while you're on a bodybuilding prep. Your coach may have a different preference, but you get different vitamins and nutrients from the different types of lettuce out there. So don't think that you only have to stick to one or there's only one that's going to work well for you. Even if you think there's no nutrients in something, there are nutrients in every different type of vegetable. They're all different. A lot of them have similar features, but don't feel like you have to exclude one or another because it's not the typical way to go. Next thing I picked up was some coffee because coffee is essential in my life. So I got a couple different ones This Stumptown coffee and then the high brew, cold brew coffees, delicious. This one is a higher calorie, the Stumptown cold brew. So this one particularly, there are 2 serving sizes in each pint, and each serving size is 1 cup, 6 grams of fat, 19 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein. So this is higher in fat, but it's delicious. And then the high brew cold brew coffee, this one is the mocha flavor, 60 calories, 1 gram of fat, 12 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein. So if you want something with a little bit less carbs and a little bit less fat, go for the high brew. If you have a little bit more in your macros to play with, go for this Stumptown. Now either way, whichever one I choose, I generally mix a protein powder with this for a good balanced breakfast. And so this morning I had 1 serving size of the Stumptown coffee, and I added in 1 serving of PE Science chocolate frosted cupcake protein powder. So that was a really delicious breakfast shake to start my day with. Nature fed cage-free egg whites. You don't have to get this brand, you don't have to get egg whites. You can get whole eggs, which I actually did get as well. So I've got a combination of whole eggs and egg whites. I do tend to have more egg whites in my life, especially on lower macros, because I only have about 30 grams of fat to play with a day. So it depends on you and your needs and how much fat you are intaking daily. Each whole egg has about 5 grams of fat in it. So when you take the yolk out of the equation, you're left with almost straight protein. So no fat, or very minimal fat if you are taking the yolk out of the egg yourself. So depending on what you need and what you want and what you like, do that. A lot of times I will mix, like if I'm gonna make up an omelet or something, I will do 1 whole egg and then 3, 4, 5 egg whites depending on the day. That way I still have some of that healthy fat that's gonna help digest the protein and make it taste a little better and give it a little bit of color, but I don't have, 20 to 30 grams of fat in my omelet, because that would take up my entire day of fat macros. And when you're on a fat macro budget, or just a macro friendly budget in general, you have to pick and choose where you want your fats and your carbs to come from. So for me, I usually like to add in 1 yolk a day, but I don't usually do more than that because it takes up a substantial amount of my fat calories. I found this bacon, and it's an uncured, no sugar bucking bacon. So it's chopped and formed pork shoulder. I haven't tried this particular brand yet, but the macros are really great. So 1 serving size is 1 cooked slice, 35 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 0 carbs, and 5 grams of protein. It's really important to look at the nutrition label when you're looking at bacon, turkey bacon, whatever kind of bacon you choose, because a lot of companies, not that it's a bad thing, but a lot of companies will add in sugar to their cured meats. So you do want to check on the back to see what the carb content is, and if you are watching your carbs or you don't want extra sugars added into your meats, you need to take a look at that and make sure that you know exactly what you're purchasing and what you're putting into your body. Again, it's not a bad thing, but you just need to make sure that you are putting into your body what you think you're putting into your body. So read your nutrition labels. I also picked up 2 bananas. I really like to add bananas to my protein pancakes if I can, if I have the macros. Bananas are a little bit more carb dense than some other types of fruit, like the berries I showed you guys earlier. So for 1 serving size of a banana, you're probably getting somewhere between 26 and 36 grams of carbs, whereas for a serving size of strawberries or blackberries, you're probably getting closer to 10 to 15 grams of carbs, but a lot more volume. So it depends on what your macronutrient carb budget is for the day. The next thing I picked up was a cucumber avocado roll. I don't like seafood, so if you are not a seafood fan but you like rice and you want to have sushi with your friends, then like a vegetarian or an avocado roll is probably something that you might want to try. So this vegetarian roll has cucumber, a little bit of avocado, and carrots, and then obviously some seaweed and some rice. And then the cucumber avocado roll is just cucumber and avocado, seaweed, rice. So really good carb snack. I'll probably have these pre-workout some days, and then I left it in the fridge, but I grabbed some, go grab it. Okay, we've got some smoked turkey breasts. So again, another low calorie snack. I'm gonna take these and I'm going to cut them up and put little slices on top of my little sushi rolls. That way I get some protein in with my sushi rolls, but this is a low-fat snack. So each of these serving size is 2 slices or 2 ounces, and it's 50 calories per serving size, 0.5 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbs, and 11 grams of protein. So if you don't like this turkey cold, you can always throw it on a skillet and heat it up a little bit and then throw it on top of a sandwich, or in my case, I'm gonna put it on top of the sushi rolls, but there's lots of options for this. So good sandwich meat, good sushi meat, whatever you wanna do with it. The fun stuff. So if you guys love ice cream like I do, then you need to try Halo Top. I kinda went a little crazy. I hadn't been to this Whole Foods here before, and I think they had every flavor. So I bought 4 flavors because there were 4 flavors I hadn't tried yet. So these macros are incredible. 280 calories for the entire pint. So if you like ice cream and you can easily sit down and eat an entire pint, try this ice cream out because it's delicious, it's low calorie, it has protein in it, it has fiber in it. You would not know if somebody didn't tell you that this was low calorie ice cream. So this particular flavor is chocolate almond crunch. I also got peanut butter cup. This one is 320 calories per pint. Black cherry, and the 4th one I got was oatmeal cookie. And these were amazing. I think my top 2 out of these 4 were oatmeal cookie and peanut butter cup. So try these out if you haven't. Comment below with your favorite Halo Top flavor. I'm pretty in between Halo Top and the Enlightened brand of ice cream. They're both really, really delicious. But they did not have Enlightened yesterday, so I just got all the Halo Top I could find. That is what I have. I have a couple of other things like some protein pancakes and just some other staples that I already had in my fridge, but that's what I bought yesterday. Those are some really good items to have in your fridge post-show. That way when you are hungry, you don't go grab a candy bar, you don't go grab something you don't need, you don't go run to a fast food restaurant. Make sure your fridge is stocked with the normal foods that you normally eat that your body knows how to process. Don't go crazy, don't go binge. Stick to the normal foods and then slowly add in some fun foods that you want to try out, that you want to start incorporating post that dieting phase for your show or your competition or whatever you have going on. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on empowering content in the future. Comment below with your favorite post-show foods, and I will see you guys soon.